it's okay for them to break stuff, right? It's okay, that's going to happen. But once it happens one time, then as a team, they should be collectively going, okay, well, that happened once. Now, how do we create the system and the process so that it doesn't happen again? So, for example, like the pest control business, dude, one of my guys, no joke, because of a stupid freaking mistake, left the tailgate down and lost a drill that was like a $500 drill, right? Like it was brand new. We just got it. And he told me about it. I didn't get mad at him, even though that was $500, but it has not happened since. And now we have a SOP, a standard operating procedure, in place so that kind of stuff shouldn't happen ever again. And another thought on that too is if you want to prevent people from breaking stuff, there's also, you can implement P for P, which is a wage system that basically they get extra pay for good, they get paid on basically hourly, like production and quality. So basically if they break something, that can be as a count against their bonus or whatever, basically. Yeah. And so then they lose out on that money. So basically it comes out of their, not really, but it kind of comes out of their pocket, so to speak.
Yeah. So what's your system for tracking that sort of stuff?
Your team does it.
Okay.
Your team. So that's why I keep talking about 3S time and 2-second lean, is because basically every day they're building out these systems, and when something happens, they create a SOP, and they're constantly making improvements to the company without me having to do it, without me having to think about it. I literally treat my employees like owners, and that's why I think people ask me, like, how has it been able to happen? Well, honestly, all my systems aren't perfectly dialed in, but I treat my employees like owners.
That's awesome. So what are the SOPs that you found have worked best?
Honestly, the 2-second lean system that I learned from Hugh Carnahan, the Hillbilly Millionaire. It's like a morning routine system that not only builds your team as leaders, but it also helps them get practicing presenting in front of the team. It allows for camaraderie. It allows for time for learning and continued education. And it helps them educate them on concepts I want them to learn. Basically, I'm trying to brainwash my employees. Like, I hate to say it that way, but it's like, basically, I'm just giving them the content that starts getting their minds thinking differently like an owner. So it's already built in to start training them that way. Yeah. So now, because they're learning to think like owners, and we have systems in place to get them to act like owners, now they're treating my company without even actually being owners like owners. Yeah. And then we just hire for that.
Yeah. How do you hire for that? Like, what are some things that you look for in the hiring process to build that kind of stuff?
Oh, I have a lot. I could tell you all kinds of different things you should do and should do. I don't even do the stuff that I know you should do. My team does it all, dude. Like, my team literally built out my hiring system for me. They are hiring the people. They're collectively as a team are basically weeding the people out because we've already have the culture established. At the very beginning, when I didn't have those systems in place, I literally just went off a gut instinct and hired people that I knew through my network.
Yeah. So last thing, let's say there's someone watching and they're looking to get better at hiring and kind of spotting that talent or hiring to their core values. What advice would you?
In the candidate?
Yeah, in the candidate.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Of course, we're looking at based off of core values, like our culture, the 2-second lean culture. The owner mentality. Like, if they're have that kind of entrepreneurial kind of want to hustle kind of attitude. We look for cheerful dispositions. We basically build it off of our vision for our company. Yeah. We created a vision for the company. We have our core values. We hire based off of those core values and what we want in our culture, and the team basically collectively does the interview process and weeds them out, because I already have my core people that I trust and are basically running the company for me.